here. Welcome to your first S.M.A.R.T session with Macy. And I have Macy right here. I'm going to angle the camera downward so you can see what we've done today. But today we focus on two behaviors. One new behavior called touch and the other behavior, leave it. So Macy already learned leave it last time we were here, but we were unable to make the leave it a little bit more difficult, meaning we were not able to get to the floor leave it. Now, floor leave it is a very good way to determine if the hand leave it is really working. We really want to see, can you leave something on the floor alone, which is very hard for most dogs. And for Macy, it was particularly difficult. Now, Macy, leave it is not her favorite behavior. It's not her favorite cue to do. She actually walks away, which is fine. Walking away is leave it, but I'm also keeping it very lighthearted. Don't spend too much time on it, but I'm trying to make sure she actually is leaving it. Now, of course, there is room for more improvement on this. This is the only beginning of leave it. Again, we're still making it difficult, but I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to angle this camera down a little bit. There we go. You can see. All right, awesome. Angle down just a little bit more. There we go. You get the raw version, no edits. All right, so right here I have a piece of cheese, and I have it in my hand like so. What I've been doing, I've been putting it on the floor, ask her to leave it. I'm covering it with my foot. As soon as she looks away, I say yes and then give her a treat. I did use a clicker a little bit with her today, but since Ginger is not a fan of a clicker, we're not going to use a clicker primarily. I just wanted to see how Macy would respond to it today, and she did really good with it. But that being said, just say yes. Treat on the floor, leave it, yes, just like that, good girl. So the idea here is the same thing. I need her to look away from what is on the floor. The cheese is right there, and she's really good at this. She's offering me a watch me, or focus, and she's looking at me instead. Well, I'm gonna do it again so you can see. Leave it. Whoa, that's a good girl. Yes, that was really good. Leave it. Yes, good job. Good job. That's a very hard leave, but she's still doing it. Really good job, girl. Gonna move a little bit. So a little bit of movement will be the next part. So when we first taught you leave it, we focus only on scent. For example, if I angled downward and she went for it, she can't see it, she can only smell it, that's scent, leave it. The second leave will be visual. Can you leave it? Yes. If you can see it, a second part. The third part of leave it, what makes it very hard, is the actual movement aspect. Dogs can see movement very well. So can you leave it if it's moving? Leave it? Yes, good girl. And she's a pro at this already. Leave it? Yes, good girl, good girl. One more time. Leave it? Yes, good girl. Good job. Good job. Lots of treats that follow. Now, a really important thing about leave it, it's important that the treat that you're asking her to leave for, or whatever you're asking her to leave, we want to make sure that the reward that she's getting is better or equal than what's on the floor. So if I want to ask her to leave cheese alone, then I better be giving her cheese as a reward, or at least something better than cheese, and I hope that makes sense. I'm not going to ask her to leave something on the floor and then give her a kibble as a reward instead. That's not going to work out, and she's going to get really frustrated. And that is leave it. So again, practice as shown. Have on the floor, don't move too far away from it. The next part of this, which actually I'm going to try right now, let's see if this actually works. Angle it down again. I'm going to ask her to move away from what she's going towards. Leave it. Good girl. Now can you follow this hand right here? Yes, good girl. Which is a good intro to our next behavior. So the next behavior I taught Miss Macy today is something called touch. Now, Ginger learned touch outside, and I'm going to show you how we did it inside. So Macy actually was a little nervous today. She meets us really excited, but don't take that as how she is. After we started training, she was like, oh, what are we doing? I'm a little unsure. So I took my time with her, and I made sure that okay, this is really fun. Took her time and a lot of good stuff. So really quickly, touch. The idea is the moment her nose touches my hand, yes, and then give her a treat. Very simple. All I'm doing is a way to get her to target my hand. This is a targeting behavior. Yes, good job. All I want her to do is to follow my hand and then move towards me. It's kind of like literally a target on like the actual Target store, that red target. I want her to follow my hand and then move towards it. Touch her nose to my palm. So she's still learning this. So what I'm doing to help her out, I'm starting off with a lure. There's treats in my hand, and I'm going to have that treat under my thumb like so. I'm not going to say anything yet because she doesn't, again, she's not consistent yet. And I'm not going to name something that she's not consistent at. Yes, good job. The moment her nose touches my hand, I'm going to give her a treat. Yes, good girl. Just like so. Very simple. You got it. Nothing on the floor. Yes, good. So I think she's a little confused because she thinks that I'm pointing at something on the floor when I am not. Go work for it. Come on. You got it, Macy. Yes. Good job. Good. Come on. Come on. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. That's all she has to do is touch my hand. And eventually, yes. Good job. It becomes more fluid and easy. Touch is very easy to practice, as you can see. All you gotta do is put your hand out. Yes, the moment her nose retouches your palm, give her a treat. Now, really important, make sure that the touch is not too far away from her. She's not ready for a long distance touch, so keep it very obvious. Yes, good job. If she licks your hand, that's okay. But if you find that she's become a little obsessive with just licking the hand, then go back to only giving her a reward for the nose and the hand. Right now, I'm just trying to get her to just do it. You got to burp? Okay. Yes, good girl. One more time. Yes, good girl. Just like that. So that is touch and leave it. Macy did a really good job today. She did really good for our first session, her first SMART session. Like we said, SMARTs can be a little like, oh wow, you're not home, mom's not home. It's a little weird, but I promise with time, we can say that with time, it's going to actually get more, she get more used to it. So that being said, Macy did a really good job today. If you have any questions, let me know and see you later. Bye.